everyone, I am Ramya Shri. Welcome to my channel Ashwin's Astrology. One of the most unconditional planet, Venus, Shukra, has moved into Meena Rashi today. Venus gets exalted in Pisces sign. Venus, who is the lord of Taurus, Vrishab Rashi and Libra, Tula Rashi, gets its highest strength in Pisces or Meena Rashi. Usually Venus stays in one Rashi for 25 to 27 days, but this time, due to its accelerated motion in last few months, it has already gone 2 ahead of Sun, that is almost at the verge of crossing 47 degree, because that's the limit for Venus to go away from Sun, and because of which the motion of Venus now will be a bit reduced. That is, Sun's gravitational force will control Venus, and till Sun arrives in Pisces, Venus will be forced to stay in Pisces. So Pisces is a good sign for Venus, and Venus gets exalted here, so definitely it should yield good results. So Venus staying in Pisces for 4 months, that is till 31st of May. Today on 28th of January, Venus have moved to Pisces, and till 31st of May, Venus would be in Pisces sign. So this generally should be good. Here. Rahu, who is the north node of moon and a Rakshas, is already present in Pisces, Meena Rashi. So Venus conjuncting with Rahu in Meena Rashi will yield some negative results as well. So this may be a little bit peculiar and uncomfortable also, because Rahu, if we have to understand, he is a Rakshas. So he is like that Pretatma who doesn't have his own body, or who is not capable of giving his own results independently. So Rahu needs another planet which has a good or great amount of signification, and with help of which Rahu can actually give better results. So positive or negative, it can give results only when it is in conjunction with someone, or when it is aspected, or when it is having association with any other planet. So now Rahu was alone in Meena Rashi will get one planet which is most unconditional, as well as who is getting exalted there in Meena Rashi. So it's like a very much beneficial for Rahu if we see from his point of view. So it will be getting a planet through which it can draw the energy, because Rahu afflicts the planet with which it sits. So this Rahu affliction with Venus can result in negative way also, and in positive way also. There is a beautiful exchange between two unconditional benefic planets, that is Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter, who is in Vrishab Rashi right now, is the lord of Meena Rashi, and Venus, who will be in Meena Rashi is the lord of this Vrishab Rashi. So it is like the natural second house lord Shukra is in Meena Rashi, and Meena Rashi lord Jupiter, Guru, is in Vrishab Rashi. So this beautiful exchange between Jupiter and Venus will also yield greater amount of benefic results, because Jupiter in Vrishab Rashi, whatever the kind of results it was giving, it was actually somewhat stopped or blocked by Rahu in Pisces. Because that's what Rahu was doing, because we have a concept by name Veda and Viprit Veda in Gochara. So as per this Sanandana Gochara Paddhati, so whenever a planet like Jupiter or Venus, when it is placed in a Rashi, and if in the 11th house, if Rahu, Ketu or any other malefic planet is placed, then they actually block the good results given by these planets. So that's what Rahu was doing from last 1 year. That's why you can see that even after having Jupiter in Vrishab Rashi, we were not able to see that extent of benefic results, because of Rahu was stopping it. So now Venus coming there will be an exchange between Jupiter and Rahu, and we may see a greater amount of benefic results. So now let's see what are the mixed results, because there will be positive and negative results. Definitely, what are these mixed results which we will observe in the next 4 months? The next 4 months will have a greater amount of impact on whole world, and as well as in our individual's life, because we are expecting or we are anticipating some very peculiar kind of cosmic connections during this time. That is, as all of you are already aware, and as I've already mentioned before also, on 29th of March we have a great 6 planetary conjunction in Meena Rashi, and all the 9 planets aspecting Kanya Rashi, which is the natural 6th house. So the house which represents Rogue, Ripu and Rin will get activated. So anything related to that might get exaggerated and might be in a big limelight also. But now coming to the first conjunction which is happening in Pisces Meena Rashi, that is of Venus and Rahu. So this Shukra Rahu conjunction generally in our classic scriptures or even in our modern methods is not considered a good conjunction, because Rahu is a Rakshas and Venus is such a good planet. So Venus is Shukracharya. So a guru meeting the Rakshas is fine, but Rakshasas doesn't have an habit of listening to their own gurus. So it could be the time where we can see exaggeration of many things which was not required. First, let's understand what planet Venus represents. So Venus signifies art, music, love, beauty, glamour, media, entertainment, women, judges, sports persons, and cosmetics, perfumes, the whole fashion industry, and designing, visual graphics, and also it represents photography, cooking, hotel industry, travel agencies, vehicles, and all the luxurious stuffs and the comfortable ones. So all these are the main or prime significations of Venus, along with the marriage, because we indicate spouse through Venus only. So Venus is the main indicator of spouse and also for marital happiness. So these are the main significations of Venus which we have to concentrate on. So all these significations of Venus will have some great amount of effect. That is, it can go very high or it can go very down also, considering that it is having an exchange with Jupiter and also it is in conjunction with Rahu. So this exchange with Jupiter and also conjunction with Rahu will play a very great amount of role. So because Venus gets exalted in Jupiter's house and also is conjuncted with Rahu and is also has Jupiter in its house in Vrishab Rashi. So seeing here, we can say that there will be a high rise in spiritual sense. So people usually drawn towards spirituality during this time, because Pisces Meena Rashi is the natural 12th house and the Lord is Jupiter. So the 12th house represents moksha or spirituality. So people may actually be drawn towards it, and we may see most of the temples be highly occupied during this time. There will be a lot of travels in the temple towns, pilgrimages as well. So that also can happen because Venus is exchanging with Jupiter. So Jupiter is also the natural 9th lord. So that's why it can happen. And also to note, during this time, the inflation will rise very high. The hotel industry or the travel industry or the flight charges, everything will be at all-time high. Pharma industry also will surge to a very great high and will actually experience some great achievements also, because Venus Rahu conjunction in a Jalatattva Rashi like Meena Rashi represents medicines also, or some great achievements in medicines. So definitely that can happen during this time. And also there could be rise in food prices also, especially coriander, because Venus represents this coriander and seeds of it, and there could be increase in the prices for fabrics like cotton, silk, or even muslin cloth also, because Venus represents that clothing industry also. So that also can Mercury also will arrive in Pisces very soon, because now currently it is in Makar Rashi, but very soon it will come to Kumbha, and it also has become now a bit of very fast moving, and it will come to Meena Rashi in the meanwhile of time. So when Mercury also it is about to approach, and because Mars is aspecting Mercury, so there are other setbacks also happening. So because of which we can see the food industry and also the fabric which I was mentioning, cotton, silk prices will go up, and also the muslin cloth also. And in the food industry, as I mentioned, the food like coriander also will go very high, or even spices, masala. Those industry also will expect or can expect a great surge in prices also. So that also we can see. And rupee will be all-time low against a dollar, so that also may happen. So we may actually face a lot of problems in the value of currencies currently in circulation, because Venus represents the currency in circulation. When demonetization happened, Venus was debilitated and was heavily afflicted, and that's the reason the currency in circulation had that impact. And now also Venus, which represents the currency in circulation, will have some impact. So there could be some changes. So digital currency may get more and more demand also, or there would be some improvisations in that way. But against dollar, the value might go very low. Cosmetics, perfumes, fashion, jewelry, this also will anticipate a great amount of high demand, and there will be surge in prices. So in short, inflation will be at such high priced, or all the goods will be such high price that a normal middle class person will not be able to afford. So it will become very difficult, and it could even mean that because of the second and 12th lord exchange, second house is house of savings and 12th house is house of loss, so people might have to shell out their savings, whatever they had saved so far the time, they might have to take out and have to spend that for basic amount of living as well. And also there would be public festivals. Already Mahakumbh is happening, and music concerts. Already Coldplay has been conducted in India for the first time in Mumbai and Ahmedabad. So these also we have already seen. So the effect of it already is seen, and it will increase more. So we may see many musical concerts, and it's a very good time for musicians, especially for fashion music, or for fusion music. It's a very good time. So for instrumental music, it's again a very good time. So public festivals, as I mentioned, that also will increase, and silver prices may cross 1 lakh INR during this time, and diamond business will yield greater amount of profits, but will attract a huge amount of contention. Also represents gambling. So even gambling might become quite common these days. So you may see these apps like Rummy and these any kind of betting, all this getting a lot of attention, and lot of them discussed at a very high level as well. And Venus represents strategy and planning also. So higher authorities will strategize and plan to control them, but it will be a bit difficult because it is the house of Jupiter. So some policy procedures also will be coming up, and some regulations also will be coming up, because somehow you have to regulate them, or else it will be difficult, because Jupiter is also associated with this. So that's why during this time we may see a lot of changes in the rules and regulations, policy procedures as well. And wine, liquor, this is also represented by Venus, because they are the luxurious products. So wine, liquor, or any kind of alcohol items, they also will get some new market. So some new market may open up for them, and because of which they will also have a great amount of business during this time, but that will attract huge amount of tax also for them. So that's also there. So, and one thing is that during this time, private sector employees will have a great amount of time. So they will have a great amount of time, but again taxations policies for private sector fields, like where visual graphics, designing, animation, all these fields, and also artificial intelligence, all this will actually soar like anything. So these professionals will have a great amount of time. And also once Mercury joins them in Meen Rashi somewhere in February, because Mercury also will stay for a long time in Meen Rashi along with Venus and Rahu. So till Rahu exits from there, Mercury, Venus would be in Meen Rashi. So during this time we may see talented and skilled professionals will have a great amount of time. So it's a good time for content creators also. They will also earn really well, but it will attract tax also, because 12th house is the natural Karbhav. So 12th house ko we say that has Vyayabhav and as well as Karbhav. So it will attract a lot of tax as well. So that's also a bit noted. And along with that, we may see that because Venus represents women, single women will benefit the most. Because of Venus conjunction with Rahu, women who are creative and who are independent of or have the ability, or who have the ability of creating something new, so they will benefit the most, single women. But people who are married, those married women will face domestic issues because of Venus with Rahu, because Rahu is out of box thinking. So he doesn't represent, or he doesn't like to be in the tradition or in the society. So there could be some high profile celebrity divorces as well, someone from media entertainment industry. And also there could be a situation that great amount of scam also might come off, or some extramarital affairs might be exposed. That also may happen. And there will be kind of an extravagance in everything, overspending or luxurious travels or remuneration and job opportunities will surge like anything. But only for certain creative fields that we can see. And entertainment industry which makes movie on dharma or on history, those will be blockbusters also, because Venus is doing well and Rahu there in the Jupiter's house, so it has to give those results also. So that also will happen. And digital currency, as I mentioned, will get more demand and will be put into more and more use. And this Venus Rahu conjunction has an ability to make the markets much more exaggerated, so volatility will increase much higher, because now currently Mercury is deep combust and is not in a good condition. So as soon as it comes to Kumbha Rashi also, it will be conjunct with Saturn, and of course Mars is aspecting it. So along with this, also the Venus Rahu conjunction, because it's in a natural 12th house, it will add up more, because this Mercury is the natural karaka for stock market, so that's very important. But Venus, who is karaka for finances, that is also important. So that's why there will be all of a sudden rise and all of a sudden low. Because of Rahu, he will increase that volatility in the markets as well. And also during this time period, we may see a sudden war also. Because Mars and Saturn are in 4-10 axis to each other. So sudden emergence of war may happen, and because both of them, both Mars and Venus, both are in Jupiter, Guru's nakshatra only. Mars is in Punarvasu nakshatra and Venus is in Purva Bhadrapad nakshatra. So we may see a sudden emergence in war, and also a sudden emergence of peace treaty also. So the two nations or the two parties may come into a agreement that we will not have the war, and some peace treaty also might be signed during this time, because that's what Venus represents when it is afflicted. So it is the planet of victory. So during this time it might compromise and it might come to peace treaty as well. So that's also possible. And one of the reputed judge may get caught in bribe case. So that also may happen during this time. And medium scale industries will do really well during this time. And there are certain things like social harmony will be disturbed, communal rights, civil strife. This will cause headache to government. So government will be more focusing on maintaining social harmony in the society. So that will kill most of their time. During this time, robbery, theft, cybercrime also will increase, and government might have to regulate these things also, and lot of precautions would be actually given. We are already seeing that whenever we actually try to call someone, we get a notification of it. So that will increase furthermore in future days, because of Mars Saturn in 4-10 axis and Venus is afflicted with Rahu. And we may even see during this time that there could be during near the watery places, there could be certain water related accidents, that is death by drowning in unknown or least visited watery places. And there will be some troubles to aquatic animals also, and also for fishermen, fisherwomen also. So that's also seen. So overall to say, Venus Rahu conjunction and the exchange of Venus and Jupiter, these will actually trigger some unpleasant events as well as some great amount of events as well. But how much of them will be profitable to us or to others will depend on our individual moon signs and our individual charts. So if the planet like Venus is placed well in a chart and Rahu Ketu is not that afflicted or is not afflicting any planet, then it is actually good. So it all depends on our charts and all our moon signs. So these were the Medini Jyotish predictions. If you like, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Ashwin's Astrology. So these were all about the association of all the three planets, Venus, Rahu, Jupiter, which is impacting the world. So in the next video, I'll be briefing about the impact of these planets on all the 12 individual moon signs. So until then, thank you and have a good day.